when you're feeling low, lost in the dark, and all hope seems to be falling apart. Just remember there's a spark inside of you, a fire burning bright, waiting to break through, yeah. Rise up, illuminate, let your spirit soar. You're a shooting star, forever so much more. Don't you let the world dim your glowing light. Let Medspiration ignite your inner fire.
I have an exam tomorrow and I am quite stressed because I couldn't study the whole day yesterday. And tomorrow morning at 9 I have pediatrics exam. Currently it is Sunday and it is 12:05 right now and I am not able to focus. So you are going to be the ones who are going to watch me study for the whole day and then is the exam tomorrow. So let's begin with the study and then I'll tell you what rant I have for me to not being able to focus yesterday. So let's start our first study session. I guess I will focus for 2 hours continuously and not get up from this desk so that I complete at least 1/4 of what I have to study. So let's begin with the studying. Also, while studying, we are going to count how many hours we are studying. So let's start the first session right now. So I'm done with almost 1.5 hours of studying. I have taken a break because I have divided pediatrics into 3 parts. So I'm done with I'm almost done with the first 1/3. So I'm going to take a little bit of break, and in this break I'm going to tell you why I was so stressed yesterday and why I couldn't focus on studying. So now let me tell you what my rant was about. So day before yesterday, NMC has released this new circular about us FMGs to complete their internship for 2 to 3 years, and that is just because they think that we had our lectures online. I don't think that is very helpful for any of us. Even IMGs have had their lectures online during this COVID period, and now I don't think any of the universities are providing online lectures, because I am in 5th year right now and it is very tenseful for me as well as for all the 6th year students. Obviously we are going to get tensed. We feel that we are being bullied by NMC and all of the Medical Council of India, because there has been this bias, and it is not true that we don't study. Obviously there are students even in India who study MBBS in India. There are students who don't study. The same is over here. But there are also students who actually study, but it is not always possible for our parents or even us to take admission in India and to pay the huge amount of fees if we don't qualify. And there are reasons why we don't decide to take multiple amount of breaks, give multiple amount of exams, take multiple amount of gap years, because it is not really what do we say, productive, if you say, because becoming a doctor is a huge number of years, and it is already very difficult, and India needs a lot of doctors already. Then why is this bias for us? It is not as if we get our license directly. We have to give an exam which is not very easy. We have to score at least 50% just to pass that exam, and that exam is at the same level that we have to give for PG entrance in India. So why is this bias for us? We do practice over here, we do study, we need to study the twice as much as the IMGs. We move to a different country, we spend almost 6 to 7 years of our life in a different country. We have to learn the different language just to communicate with the patients. It is difficult as it is for us. So please, NMC, don't do this bias for us. It is, our lives are already very difficult, and becoming a doctor is not easy. We have dreams, we have hopes to become a doctor. I mean, not only the students, even our parents, our family have dreams for us. So that was the tension that I had. And also the NTA scam. How is it possible for such a huge exam to leak the papers, to give grace marks? No one gave grace marks to us. No one thought about us having depression, tension, or anything. Why is it that the students now get grace marks? We had to rub our ashes off to even qualify. And now the students are getting grace marks because some centers decided to waste the students' time. That is not at all helpful. And you are going to give your life into hands of such doctors who have gotten grace marks. How is it even logical? So please think about it. And even you are going to need doctors' help at some point of your life. So you have to be supporting to all the doctors. And us FMGs are also Indians. We don't get a residentship over here. So we are to be considered Indians. We don't need the bias from Indians as well. As it is, we are getting partialized by the people over here because we are from a different country. Even the teachers here are sometimes partial. Like, we are from a different country, so we mostly won't stay over here to work. So the teachers sometimes are partial towards us, or even the patients, or even the public over here. When you go to the public places, you are partialized. So it is very bad for us to feel that, to be making us feel that we are not Indians. And it is not our mistake that we decided to go to a different country and study to fulfill our dreams. So that is all that I wanted to say. And I am quite stressed about this, and I don't like it a lot, but still we have to study because that is the dream that we had decided to fulfill for us as well as for our parents. So I can't give up studying, and that is why I have to study. And my exam is tomorrow, so I have to study for that. So let's go get back to studying. But before that, I'm going to just go outside, talk to my friends for a while. We'll discuss what we studied today, and then I'll get back to studying again for the rest of the 2/3 of the subject that is remaining. So it's more than 4.5 hours and I am finally done with almost these many pages of my revision. These are my notes which I had prepared a long time ago. So I am done with this, but I still have to study more because I don't feel that prepared. But now my brain is saturated, and even before I completed this, I had taken almost 45 minutes of break where I just watched an episode of my series that I'm watching, and I had some snacks because I was feeling quite saturated with all of the content, and I am feeling the same now. So I'm just going to take a break and also make dinner so that I can sit to study earlier, and I won't have to stay awake for the whole night to complete or to feel that I have completed what I started. So I'm done with dinner and everything, and I've also scrolled through my phone for a while because I am not feeling like studying at all currently. So what I have planned, what me and my friend have planned, that we could go for a walk while discussing what we studied today and then come back so that I can sit down to revise everything once again. And so I have gotten ready, which is not a lot. I just changed my pants and everything, and now let's go for a walk. So I'm back home from my walk and everything, but before getting back to studying, I just wanted you to know that the shots that you just saw was shot at almost 9 in the evening, and I just love these days when the sun is up until late evening so that I can just enjoy the whole day and everything. And also having sunlight for a longer period of time keeps me more motivated to study, especially in these few days, because I know that this video, what you're currently watching, is not the actual vibe that I share on my channel, but this was something that I really wanted to tell you and everything. And it really is depressing for all of us who study over here, who work hard and everything. So please be considerate even to us, because at the end we all are humans. Now let's get back to studying, and I'll see you after a while, at least 2 hours, because I'll have to revise quite a lot. So let's see you. Bye. So I'm finally done with all of my studying, and I feel prepared right now that I have completed everything that I wanted to study. I think I'll ace this exam tomorrow, and I also hope that I ace this exam tomorrow. But that is it for today's video, and I hope you liked it, and I hope that you feel a little more motivated to study for your exams or whatever you are doing right now. So all the best for yourself, all your exams and everything, and I'll see you in the next week. Until then, bye bye.